market. It hasn't been great. The last 6 months we've been in a little bit of a slump. And if you've been trying to sell your home, you may have had a pretty tough time at it. Stock levels have been up, buyer activity has been down. It's not been much fun for anyone, except of course for those buyers who've secured some pretty good deals since the beginning of the year. It's not all bad news though. I'm Wayne Highgate and Mount Lawley, and this is my end of financial year market wrap. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. All the numbers and statistics that you're going to see on the news tonight and read in the Sunday Times, let's get through those and then move on to some more interesting stuff. Right now in Perth, average days on market is 68 days. Compared with same time last year, that's about 10 days more. So if you're coming to the market, what you need to appreciate is that it's going to take a little bit longer to secure a sale. The reason for that is because of this next statistic, and this, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing to take into account when looking at why the market has performed the way it has in the past 12 months, and that is 14,500. That's how many homes there are on the market in Perth right now. Compare that to about 10,500 this same time last year. That's why things are staying on the market longer. It's because when a buyer goes out to look at a home just like yours this Saturday, they used to have 7 to choose from. Now they have 10 to choose from. There's about 30% more stock out there right now. So you need to take that into account, number one, with your expectations surrounding how long it's going to take to sell your property, and number two, in regard to your sale price expectations. That's probably more important. Another important statistic is negative 0.9. That is how the Perth market has performed as a whole in the past 12 months. We have gone backwards. Some product types, like inner city apartments, I'm sorry to say, have gone back a whole lot more, but on average, negative 1%. One statistic I'm not going to talk about, that you shouldn't talk about, that's not important at all, is median price. Every time people talk about real estate, it's median price. In the newspaper, median price. On the news, median price. But median price has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not your home or your market has gone up or down. If you're interested in median price, you'll have to Google it. I promised you some good news, and here it is. The properties that were priced and marketed correctly in the last 6 months sold quickly and sold for really great prices. Simple as that. The market aside, stock levels aside, interest rates, which were very good, aside, it doesn't matter. If they were priced and marketed correctly, they sold. And that's everything from inner city 1-bedroom apartments to big 4-bedroom character homes in Mount Lawley and Highgate. The only way to drive price in this market is by creating competition. The only way to create competition amongst buyers is to get them to all turn up. The only way they're going to turn up is if a property is marketed and priced correctly. Now, buyers aren't stupid. They're not going to overpay for a property, but they will pay good money for a property they want when they've got some competition. Buyers, you've been there. Probably not for a long time, but you've been there. You've seen it happen. You've turned up to a home open and there's 30 other couples there. If you want to make an offer, hey, you need to make a good one. Sellers, you've been there as well when you've gone through other people's home opens, when you're researching the market, and you're the only ones there. Imagine if you were a buyer and you wanted to make an offer. Would it be a good one? Probably not. Probably because that home wasn't priced correctly. It wasn't priced attractively. Unfortunately, a lot of owners and agents price homes using what I call the Gumtree pricing strategy. You know when you've got something lying around the house and it's useless and you want to get rid of it, so you put it on Gumtree and you figure it's worth around $200, so you put it on Gumtree for $250? Unfortunately, a lot of owners and agents price homes like that. It's worth 550 grand, let's put it on the market at 600 and see what happens. I'll tell you what happens, nothing, and 9 months later it's still on the market. Homes need to be marketed and priced correctly in this particular climate in order to secure great sales. Take a look at these examples of homes that were, coincidentally, well marketed and well priced, and look at the great results they achieved. Well, there you have it, a very quick end of financial year wrap up. I hope you got some information out of that. Home buyers, if you're struggling to find exactly what you're looking for, please get in touch, give me a call, send me an email. Highgate Mount Lawley sells about 25 to 30 properties every single month, and a handful of those are sold even before they hit the market. So it's always good to be in the know. Home owners, if you're thinking of selling, remember those statistics I talked about earlier, days on market, 68 and so on? Take a look at my stats. Just saying. I'd love to talk to you. If I can offer any free advice, please let me know. Happy new financial year. Talk to you in a month.